Star Frontiers.
There we go.
Hi again. We're now on Facebook.
Oh,
Hello again.
Okay, now we're live on Facebook. Yay!
boy. Start from two.
All right. So, recap. Last week you guys were finishing the shootout at the Bergner's cottage.
Yes, we were starting to dig through the rubble.
Yes, and so since we still have the map here, I think you guys started out with Olaf shooting the guy up here in the head, and then you guys proceeded to keep fighting, and then suddenly the cottage blew up.
Right.
Right after one of Purdy's men had kind of came down from the roof. He was the one that was snipering you guys to pieces. And as he landed, a cloud, this kind of came up, and then the explosion happened.
Oh, sure.
You guys continued fighting.
All bull hockey. By the way.
Yep. Copperhead eventually. You threw some dynamite.
Yep.
Didn't do too much. And then, well, that's an important lesson. Dynamite doesn't really do too much to Harrowed people.
Not really.
Yeah.
Doesn't really help though.
Drop their arm and go.
That's because most of them are living.
Right.
So, and then, at the very end there, when things were getting stressful, Copperhead picked up a rifle from one of the men he tied up and shot him in the gut and then immobilized him. And that's kind of where we left off. I know Kelvin had ran. And Marshal Woodlawn got shot in the upper chest and was bleeding out.
Shot in the head, I thought.
No, it was in the upper guts.
John says, always wanted to play TRS as a game world. Never got a chance.
Always loved the artwork for it.
That's an old one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, sounds like an old gamer like us.
Yeah. Welcome aboard.
Welcome.
And these are Tunnels and Trolls.
Mom says, hey guys.
Hi, Mom.
Then you should want to pass that down to Brad.
Oh,
Yeah. A lot of chicken.
yeah, we spent the chips.
Man, no
Now they're in the box.
No. We all heard the dips for special.
Yeah.
All I got is one arcane chip. That's all I've got.
Speaking of Tunnels and Trolls, I remember back when we played the Ghostbusters Xbox game that was like Ghostbusters 3 kind of thing. And when they're outside, Bankman said something about, he made some comment about Ray forgetting his D8. And Ray goes, hey, Tunnels and Trolls was an awesome game. They were talking like Ray's a role player. That's great. He said something about forgetting his D8 die, or because he mentioned something was like some sort of orc spirit or something. Oh, you need a D8 die, Ray? It's like, hey, Tunnels and Trolls, that was a great game. It was a great game. I thought that was funny. Even for Ray to be a role player. Yeah.
We are attempting to reach, we're gonna get a new giveaway we were discussing earlier. If we get to 100 subscribers on our Twitch account, which you have Twitch, and it's up and running right now live. If we get to 100, we will give away Dale.
Yay!
I mean, Dale will give away Bobby. No. What were we going to give away? I'm sorry.
If we get to 100 subscribers.
Something like this.
Exactly like that. No, if we get to 100 subscribers on Twitch, let us know and I will draw something for you, whether it's
We're going to draw a
a favorite
name.
character of yours or if it's a character that you roleplay that you want a drawing of, I'll do a pencil sketch for you.
So what he means is we get to 100, we're going to take all 100 of you people's names and put them in a hat, draw one. Whoever wins gets a free drawing of a character or themselves.
Yes.
Or whatever they like. Or whatever they like for that matter.
Yeah, really. It could be a Twinkie. I'll draw. Okay.
That's a really big Twinkie. So where's it going?
Cream billions.
Cream pill. I was going to draw a Twinkie. You have a spear. It's a cream pill.
Don't forget to check out our Linktree with links to everything that we do, including our gaming, live streaming, our YouTube with all the live games documented and sorted out so you can follow the storylines, and each individual person with whatever they're doing, like Studio 222 and the Dragon Den and Mr. E's Music, Magic, and Mischief, as well as Quick Kilted Elephant and Mike's OnlyFans.
And I guess if you do want to check out the artwork that I do,
Look, there's money.
Studio 222 on Facebook or my Patreon page. Feel free to support me.
You can finish the battle.
And then season on Facebook.
Hey,
Yeah.
good to see you. I got your message, hon. Sorry I didn't respond. I'm glad to hear that.
On the next page. I got 2 parts of the battle right there, and you can take it on.
Okay.
Has Ben showed up yet?
Yeah.
Our Uber van?
Not yet on Facebook anyway.
I got. Can I borrow your pencil, please, man?
Huh?
Can I borrow your pencil, please?
Okay.
So that's Ms. Makeup firing something at Mr. Grumpy?
No, it's her special makeup.
Oh, okay. Because it looks like she's using her lipstick to shoot something through the air.
Yes.
I did. Okay, all right, good. I got it.
It's actually her. When she clicks a special button on there, it turns into a laser gun.
It's your kissing lobstick.
Boy. Siggy Saki. Oi, oi, oi.
Oi.
That look right?
Hello? Hello?
Yeah.
No,
Testing, testing.
You're on San Antonio, right? That's the password.
Yeah.
What Mom say?
Huh?
Says check password, try again. I don't know. Weird. Sorry, Skynet.
Is that Maya I hear? Mom says?
Yeah.
Hi, Maya.
Stu says, huh?
Let's watch a dinosaur dance in robo mode. Da, 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 da.
You ready, Mike?
Yeah.
Let's see him dance. Da, 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 da,
Hey,
da,
you
da.
ready to start being? Every game minutes ago.
So, and some of you, Kelvin went to the cottage, and you were going to start trying to dig through there. Who was going over to Woodlawn?
Thought,
I think me and Trigger
yeah.
and Bo were going over the woodlot.
Okay. I think Bo has the, all the styles and stuff like that.
And Olaf will join Kelvin over at the
Okay.
destruction.
Okay. So, you guys over there, you can go ahead, you have demolition, don't you?
Yes.
You can go ahead and roll the demolition smart check. Difficulty probably 5.
Seven.
Okay. I think I kind of told you before. It looked like basically like this side of the house exploded and
Right.
this side didn't.
Right.
And then most of it's just the collateral damage when it started to collapse on top of each other.
Right.
That does seem kind of a little strange to you that they would only put like someone who, if they knew what they were doing, they only wanted half the house to blow up. You're not too sure why.
I'm assuming they probably put the explosives around our guy.
It could be.
Yeah.
So, basically, you're going to go ahead and start kind of trying to clear out some of the rubble and stuff like that.
More dig into it than clear out.
Okay. Is there a particular area you want to start with?
Yeah, the area that actually exploded.
The area that did explode? Okay.
I will be calling out his name just on the off chance that he's live and he can do his.
It will take a while because it is a house. So that collapsed. So, you guys kind of start on that. Back over towards Copperhead and Bow and Trigger.
Comparable trigger.
Basically, when you get over to Woodlawn, yeah, he is bleeding. He took 4 wounds to the upper guts, so into the shoulder. So he's pretty much unconscious right now. And you guys just gotta look at him, I guess.
Hey, you stick your finger in, it feels funny.
this is where you two do something. Why?
Thanks. Too busy playing right now.
Oh, he's playing on the pink gamepad.
Yeah.
No, he's not. He's having a connection.
He's having a connection with the pink gamepad.
Connection.
I'm playing.
The connection.
Connection fit.
Connection.
Oh, connection. Oh, okay.
Connection.
Is Woodlawn conscious?
No, he's not conscious.
Okay. I probably yell at one of the guys.
Well, I'm with you, so.
Oh, okay. Whoever has the poultices.
Last you knew voted.
Okay.
Well, I have
Yeah, one Gregory bag poultices. How do we use it? What do we do? Put it on him?
I guess that's what we do.
Yeah, that's what she said. But Legba, if you remember, he's still inside of you, and he's like, just put it on and spread it on there, on the wounds.
All right. Okay. Start spreading.
With the butter knife. No.
Real big Bowie knife. Stick it in deeper.
All right. Well, you start. You kind of open up his clothes a little bit, and basically start kind of pouring that.
I finished your card.
It's rubbing it around in his shoulder.
That's what happened to Mr. Grumpy.
Legba kind of tells you, hey, it'll take a few minutes. Just watch over him for a minute. It'll start to heal.
All right, well, I'll do so.
Okay.
Try and comfort him up.
Trigger probably volunteers to wait around and watch over him after you kind of get that done. Since he's not here in real life.
Anybody else doing auto bad?
Huh?
He's on auto mode.
Yeah. Autopilot.
How loud do you call?
Anybody else all hurt?
How loud do you call?
Huh?
How loud do you
Oh, I'd say
call
pretty
that?
loud.
Yeah.
I rush over to you,
Okay.
sir.
I got one wound in the head. I got two wounds to one leg. I got 2 wounds in the gut.
How much does that cover?
It basically would heal. I think it heals 2 wounds, but it takes about 5 to 10 minutes.
It heals 200 wounds.
But so it only heal one location.
By location.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
She gave us several bags, right?
Yeah. 5
5 bags.
altogether.
Yeah.
Who's all hurt?
I've got 2 to the gut.
I got one to the leg. Right leg.
All right, you're right.
Yeah.
So he takes 1.
Mm-hmm.
And it heals 2.
Yeah, he'll heal 2.
So that would be, we have 1 left.
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
Probably getting old.
No, I'm just saying 2, because you got 2 locations with
Okay, so
2.
that's 3 bags, 1 bag on him.
Well, I kind of hold up my hand. I'm 2, Brad, is I'm not bleeding to death, right? It's just.
No, you're not bleeding.
So I just kind of hold up my hand and like save it for me. I'm not concerned about it. We might need it later when we get wounded a little bit more.
Well, you're going to be hurting. We'll probably need you better on tip-top shape when stuff hits the fan. We still got to go after him.
No. Maybe we see what we're up against before you give me a bag. If he's got another 20 guys, yeah, I'll probably take it.
Well, that's your choice. I ain't going to force it. Couldn't
There you
force it if I
go.
wanted to.
Here are my equipments.
So, you guys can roll your smarts.
The DMs as you feel it.
I'm just seeing if you might think of something that should be obvious.
4.
We're gonna die.
Yeah, you're gonna all die.
There you
Got
go.
5.
5's good enough. Don't forget, if Monroe survived, he's probably gonna be injured.
He's probably gonna need some bag.
Yeah.
He's gonna need feedback. We can't.
Well, let's try to find him first before we decide
Yeah.
Who gets
how
what?
much to heal us.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Anybody wanna?
Order out.
Anybody gonna talk to this dead guy over here? Otherwise, I'm gonna put him out of his misery. Because I don't think he's
Harrowed.
not dead. He's just out of it.
Yeah, he's actually. You can see he's actually still kind of moving,
Yeah.
kind of like trying to.
So I say, anybody want to talk to this thing before I put it down? Because otherwise, I'm just gonna put it down so it don't come after us again.
Definitely interrogate it, see if we can find anything to friend him.
Maya, let's be careful, please.
Sorry.
You know, I'm so thinking from the world.
There you go.
What do you want me to ask him?
Who's your mama?
Who's his insurance provider?
You realize we've been tracking you to get hold of your extended warranty.
Yeah.
For a hell of a long time.
Yeah, and it pissed us off. Well, I kind of look at him like, well, somebody else asking a question, great. I have no questions for it. I mean, we know what happened here. We know where Feeney is. I don't know what it's going to tell us.
Well, let's find out. I'll take my cane and smack it side the head.
What's
You
these
kind of go over there and smack his side. So this guy is about 6'1", probably about 210 pounds is what he was. He's got a pasty, whitish blue skin. His lips have been eaten away and appears with like a perpetual smile with jagged yellow teeth. Think of Sauron's
The
mouth is
mouth, the mouth of Sauron.
got it.
His eyes are yellowish amber and very cat-like, giving off a glow even here during the day.
now?
His flesh is rotted. There's like a big giant bullet hole that's already gone through his from cheek to cheek.
Yeah.
Real loose-fitting Western style clothing with a beige long coat. You can see now that the coat's kind of open and displayed. There is like the steel. There's like a steel breastplate that covers his front. The big old puncture hole in it from where you shot him. And then on his arms and legs, like on the front, he's got basically like leg and arm greaves.
Okay.
They just kind of cover the front part. And then he's got his, you can see he's got a couple of older style pistols, star revolvers, cap and ball. There is a Winchester 76 that's kind of strapped to his back. On the ground near him is was a Patterson 6-cylinder rifle. Then he's got like a Bowie knife. Very nice hat, Stetson hat, kind of a beige, dark beige. And then he's also got like a satchel that's off the side.
Okay.
It looks pretty nice. It's just like a small satchel, about yay big, and everything, and it's got a very nice sturdy strap that's around him. So as you kind of go and you kind of whop him on the side of the head.
And Graham, when he does that, I'm going to pull that double action peacemaker, not the ghost gun, behind and cock it and just point it at his head. So if he gets unruly.
You can tell as he just kind of growls, or not growls, but kind of grunts, groans, or not groan. I don't know how you would say that. You know, kind of like he's trying to say something, but it's not coming out. He's just more like animal in a way. And you can tell by the way he's moving, he's basically, having shot him in the guts, he's basically kind of immobilized.
Yeah.
He can move a little bit, but it's like real slow.
Yeah.
You know, you can see he's probably was trying to fumble it around for the gun, but it became too difficult to get out of his rig and everything.
Okay.
And you can probably go ahead and roll on a cognition check.
Straight cover.
Yeah, straight cognition difficulty 5.
If your character is a straight cognition check,
17.
15.
17.
17. Okay. You can tell when he does kind of like groan and stuff like that. His mouth kind of opens up, the teeth and everything, and that's all there is. It's just like the teeth. There's nothing else inside. It looks like it's just all rot. Yeah, everything's been rotted away or shot off at one point or another.
Ask him where Phoenix got the girls.
I don't think he's going to do much talking.
You got much to talk with, do you, boy?
Probably kind of eyes you, moves his head a little bit, eyes you.
oh, you.
Let's check.
Yeah.
Difficulty just 5 though.
What's my guts?
Yeah, well, okay, we'll make it a little bit 7.
All right, then.
Okay. Yeah, he does kind of give you a look, and it is like a nasty look, but you know, it's really not much to you.
Yeah.
You can tell. But if you had been here, you probably would be a little like, ugh.
Yeah.
You can ask these guys how bad it was.
Pretty
Well, I'm gonna whip the sword cane out. I'm gonna hack off his arm.
Okay. He doesn't really feel it.
Yeah.
I mean, he knows what you did, and he's like,
Hey, I owe you.
Well, hack off the other arm then.
okay.
That's for feet. That's for Olaf. That's for
I got him like, is that your method of interrogating this guy?
Well, it's gonna cost him an arm and a leg. So that was for, and I could name off everybody. Now where's the boy? We can make this go for a long time, mister.
I don't think you understand. He can't talk.
Now you can't talk.
Yeah, he has no tongue. I kind of need.
And you just chopped off his arms, so he can't write you a note either.
Yeah.
Is there a fire around here or anything?
There's probably still a little bit of smoldering, although I'm going to assume you guys probably went to the well and threw whatever was still on fire, but
Yeah. Just give me a minute. I go over and grab some wood. I'm gonna start a fire.
okay.
We're gonna cook this sucker and eat him.
Yeah.
Right in front of him.
Leg was like, what exactly are you doing?
Oh, I'm gonna cook this son of a bitch.
It would be a lot easier if you just put a bullet in his head.
All right, fine. I'd
Say-
wave at you.
And what exactly are they doing over there in that room?
Well, we're looking for a friend of ours.
It's not as important as Anna.
Know that, but he might have some information to help us with. Do you sense anybody? You see anybody around here?
Not anymore. Since you took like 5 hours to walk the horse.
Well, I'm saying, is somebody in that rubble still alive? Can you sense?
No, I'm telling you not.
The fans.
Well, I'll go ahead and look at this. Look at the dude and be like, all right, pal, you chose the wrong side. I'll just put a bullet in his brain. And then I'm probably, as soon as I do that, I don't even
It bounces off his hat, hits you in the head.
Yeah. I'll shoot him and put the gun back as I'm going to march over toward the cottage and start searching for Monroe. Yeah.
You go over there too. You hear him shooting off around. And don't forget there's the boy too.
Shoot him in the head also.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, if they're already looking for Monroe, where's he at? Because
He was all the way down here.
Okay. I'm going to take a quick look back and see if he's still down there.
He's still down there.
All right. I'm going to run that way.
Okay. You gotta get on over there. You go help them at cottage and stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna try hex sense real quick.
Actually, how
Not hex sense, but hunch.
is my horse done for?
Yeah, it took 3 to guts.
Yeah.
Horses aren't gonna be and actually, to be honest, you're not gonna be able to get a medic. You're not gonna be able to get a veterinarian to help it out. So it's probably really gonna have to be put down.
Yeah. I'll do that. And then probably head down there.
Sure.
Yeah, pretty sure.
I can do better. I don't want
I don't want to go in the
All right, listen, buddy. Look. It's not cute on you. Sorry, buddy.
I got pair queens.
Okay, what about your cards though? What's pair of queens?
I don't know.
What are you hunching?
The cabin to see maybe
The cabin? Can you do it on the cabin?
the area.
There's somebody alive in there. Yes.
I may not tell you that. Man. We'll find it.
Kelvin in there.
Kelvin and Ola.
2 pairs.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, there's somebody alive in there. There's somebody alive in there.
How much information do you get?
I had to get 2 pair. Didn't only got one.
No.
Oh, you only got 1 pair?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, then I'll start digging, and as I'm digging, I'm saying, where was he at? Did you see anybody in here? You hear anyone? Eva?
Eva?
Yeah.
No, I was with you. Stop having a force.
Well, I don't
You
know.
doing your magic tricks and we're going anywhere.
I know. God dang it. You know what?
Eat.
I got a better idea. I'm gonna try
What's
this.
your strength?
Strength 3d6.
don't forget, you can spin a chip and get increased strength by 1 step
Oh, with him?
with him.
That white chip, or is that red?
I gave you all that information. You were writing it down.
Let me see.
Now you're slowing down the DM.
I always do that.
Proper yield sign, the top was king.
I didn't write it down. I said, fuck you. My language.
I can remember this over 3 or 4 weeks.
Oh, I'm sorry. Those pull taxes only do 1 level of bonus. One level.
Oops.
I know I wrote it somewhere.
I was like, inside the okay around. Really walk away from that.
All right, let's see. You don't have the Hex Arcana book, do you?
I didn't bring it with me.
Yeah.
What do you need to do?
Oh, what the chips?
Oh,
Oh wait, I know where they're at. I know where they're at.
Him it does for me.
Oh, maybe. Maybe.
We had 4.
Oh, there we go.
I have no idea.
I
Yeah,
got it.
this is Funko. This isn't
White chip allows you to communicate in any spoken language.
Sorry, that was.
A red will help close or open a non-magical locked door.
Sorry.
Blue is the physical trait one.
Okay.
Oh, and it's what is your spirit die type? Or how many levels of spirit do you have?
Spirit?
Yeah, how many your first number of spirit?
2.
2. So it would actually go up 2 die types.
Okay.
And that is a blue chip.
Okay.
So do you spin a chip or
No.
no? Okay.
Not a blue. Not a blue.
Okay, so you basically kind of start helping those guys. What is your guys' strength? Just out of curiosity. Kelvin,
Fighting 12.
what's yours? Pull off.
Strength.
Yeah, strength.
Oh, I'm sorry. 3d6.
3d6. Okay. Probably Kelvin probably does most of the heavy work. Trying to get beams and stuff going. You get down to where that kid was. He called him Jimmy, is what he named him.
okay. So, is he just sitting there, or standing there, or is he?
He's been basically manacled
Okay.
with his legs and his a pair on the legs and a pair on the arms
Okay.
on his hands. So he probably kind of rolls when he starts tearing, huh?
Yeah, his hand.
On his hands. Hey, oh, that's right. That's right. Well, he probably
Probably got his good,
Probably hit
good
it
wrist to the
tight, real tight or something, or maybe he just didn't touch it,
to the leg.
or he just kind of twisted it around his head and kind of wrapped it around.
Yeah, that'll work too.
So he probably kind of rolls when he starts hearing somebody coming and tries to see what's going on.
Okay.
Yeah, he's definitely not in very good spirits.
Yeah. Well, I kind of walk up, not right to him, but a couple feet away.
And you tell his gun has been tossed off to
Yeah.
the side.
I'm like, so you disobeyed Feeney and he took your hand, huh?
Guess that about sums it up.
You still working for Feeney? Or do you want a chance to do
You mean
something?
Purdy?
Purdy, I mean, yeah.
Well, no, I'm not looking for Beanie.
You still working for Purdy, or you want to change a venue?
I don't know if it'll make much difference.
Might not.
Come after me one way or the other.
Unless we can find him and stop him. Maybe.
Maybe.
Well, we can either leave you here while we go on, or take you with us. What do you think? Your fate.
What I gotta do?
Not stab us in the back for one thing. Maybe tell us what you know about what Purdy's up to, where he's headed, what he's doing.
I don't know what he's up to. I ain't been around enough. I know he's up. Memorable Mound.
That's where we're headed.
He ain't on top of it though. He's underneath it.
Underneath. You see a way under there?
He's way under.
You show us how to get in. Maybe we'll cut you loose. After all, apparently you were supposed to kill a certain someone. You didn't do it, right?
Yeah.
That's fine by me.
All right.
But no offense, I'm gonna have to kind of leave you manacled for a little bit till we get everything situated and get on the way.
Just lay right here. I ain't going anywhere. Till my Uber shows up.
Hi! Why can't I?
Little black kid in the wagon shows up.
If I help you up, you walk that way.
I can probably hop. Well, it'd probably change. Yeah, he could probably walk, shuffle.
Yeah, let's see. I don't know if I want to leave you way out here. We could sneak out from them trees and grab you. Why don't you come up here where we are? We can keep an eye on you.
Okay, let him up.
I'll help him up.
Okay. You start shuffling over
Okay.
back towards the house. Yeah.
I'll go pick up his gun, but I'm gonna put it in my coat.
Okay.
You know, like maybe you'll get that back. Maybe we'll see.
Let's see. So for Woodlawn, do you give him just one, or do you give him two poultices?
I say give him 2.
Yeah.
Because that'll drop him below, so he doesn't bleed.
Yep.
So you got 3 left. Okay. You get back over towards the cottage there.
Okay.
They're still trying to clear out the rubble and stuff and kind of look.
Where's Woodlawn at? Is he
Oh,
probably?
as you're kind of walking back up here, you can see he's up here. You can see he's kind of coming to now, probably.
Okay. Is Trigger there with him?
Yeah, Trigger's with him.
I'll tell him. Yeah, like, you may have a seat here. Trigger, keep an eye on him.
I see him walking up, or he's back with that kid.
Mm-hmm.
Ask him where he's at in here. If he wasn't here.
You know what that Philip Monroe was inside that house?
I think there was somebody in there. I don't know who it was. I wasn't here when whatever happened went down.
You know it was gonna blow.
No, not necessarily. But that fella there, big one, he likes to blow things up.
The one without his arms.
Yeah, I suppose. Some of the other timers, they think they called him Joe.
Yeah. You okay?
You can call him Chuck now. I kind of walk off. I start walking to the house. I'm like, yeah, he might have been in there. Somebody was. And
All right.
the fellow with no tongue apparently likes to blow things up.
Some bitch. Thought we were kicking the head.
Remember too, there was a explosion on the train track.
There was what?
Remember when you came into town?
There
Sheriff.
was.
Sheriff, there was an explosion on the train tracks.
Oh yeah, they went out there to fix it.
Yeah.
That's probably felt responsible for that too.
Okay.
We're going to start digging around the rubble.
Okay. You guys probably spend a good 30 minutes. It takes a while. It's not going to be easy,
Yeah.
and it is pretty tiring, even especially if you got like 2 roads more.
Yeah.
So, go ahead and make. You guys can make a cog roll. Difficulty 9. Yeah, make it 11. Sorry.
11.
You get the same out of the
18.
Okay. Who made it? You two? Okay. Probably you guys are maybe working closer together or something like that.
Hold my hand. We're gonna go do this.
And you kind of see there seems to be over on the opposite side of where you guys are kind of digging and stuff. You actually see some movement. Some of the wooden stuff kind of shifts off on its own. That doesn't seem to be associated with the stuff that you're kind of ditching out.
Phil, is that you?
I'm like, holy shit. I look over that side. I'm going to run over there and try and
Yeah, you two kind of see the two of them kind of running to the opposite side of the cottage there. You can't really see it. You just see it looks like you don't really see anybody in the wreckage or something or nothing like that. And actually, when you kind of get over there, it kind of stops. You don't really see it. And then maybe again, you can kind of hear something kind of like pounding a little bit.
yeah, I'm going to start uncovering
Shout out.
what was moving.
Okay, so you kind of start going through a little bit more there. It probably does take another 15 minutes or so. Eventually, you kind of get kind of where you're actually almost going into the ground, actually.
Okay.
Like you're clearing out a spot, and it looks like maybe there was one time like the cellar was actually inside,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
you know? And it looks like you kind of get down to an area where the cellar door is kind of been splintered open and everything. And you just kind of start clearing some stuff so you can actually kind of look down into where the splintered hole is and everything. They cut right through the cellar door. And as you do, you can kind of see something kind of coming up like a glove, a black gloved hand kind of come up and kind of grab the edge of the cellar door, and it kind of like trying to pull up a little bit. And as it does, you kind of see a red eye coming up through the opening.
Okay. I got to back off. Remember? Yeah, something weird going on with him.
Well, I pull pistols anyway.
Well, yeah.
Back off.
And I'm back off. You got something weird going on. So, yeah, coverage's not stupid.
Well, I'm gonna start pulling stuff away, either regardless.
Okay. And you can tell as it kind of goes, it's kind of struggling to try and get a firm grip and try and pull itself up. But you can tell it's not really big enough for him to actually go through.
Okay.
Hold on, we'll get you out.
I'm going to check. Monroe, is that you?
No.
Who is it?
He goes, someone who knows him.
You wouldn't have to be sharing some space with him, would you?
That might be a possibility.
We're roommates.
Or roomies.
Okay, next question. Friend or foe?
You don't mind getting me out of here. There's something that we might need to do. And
I'll
actually,
try.
as he kind of says that red eye, it like actually sparks and it goes, it like, and it like almost pops. Like a gas lantern that just kind of, the blast just gave out.
Well. All right. My God, he's from the future.
He's a sawboard.
He's a T101.
He's got
He's a T4.
Anybody here, Sarah?
And you can probably hear him curse and kind of grunt a little bit.
Okay.
Hold on, we'll get you out.
Yeah, try and clear it out.
Okay. Basically, you start kind of clearing out, and you get enough to where you can kind of basically kind of reaches out and
I'll grab him and pull him out.
Yeah, you're the
kind of pull him out. And basically,
Oh,
what you
shit.
see, the same size and everything as Philip Monroe, except he's wearing like black armor. That's basically those patterns. It's like a mixture of hardened leather and steel plates.
Okay.
However, it's all been shredded to bits pretty much.
Oh, okay.
And then he's got basically the arms and the legs. It is basically kind of like a far more professional and artistic job than the one when you guys fought your old foe. They had the big old fucking.
yeah.
They had the Ned Kelly tin can
Yeah.
armored suit.
Yeah.
This was like a much more refined version of it and everything. And he's got like a tattered cloak that was covering his face. And as you kind of come up, he probably kind of, now that he can get his hand free, he pulls out some sort of gizmo that looked like it probably went over the eyes, but it's all been smashed up. One of them has been smashed up, and the other one was the one that sparked.
Okay.
And you can tell basically they look like your driving goggles, your flying goggles, or something that you've seen.
Okay. Yeah.
Some of those people wear, or owl goggles or something.
Oh, like the owl eye goggles.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
that's what they are. And basically kind of tosses them off to the side.
Okay.
Other than that, he doesn't really have a whole lot other than he still has a gun belt on. And there's some various bullets and stuff on him. And you can probably actually notice they're all kind of marked pretty much with 2 different colors or something like that.
Oh, okay. There wasn't something in the basement they were looking
I
at
think so.
color-coded?
Yeah, I think some of them are color
We didn't know
coded.
what they were. Okay.
So basically, you kind of pull him out. He does look very bad. Basically, as he does kind of get out, the cloak kind of doesn't go all the way, but it comes back enough so you can see his face. It is Philip Monroe.
Wow.
Except now, one side of his face is pretty much someone boxing match with his fucking face.
Yeah.
And then apparently he did suffer quite a bit of damage when the explosion went off. And it looks like he probably had a couple of bullet holes. At least one in his chest and one in his arm, or one in his chest and one in his leg. That probably came from previously.
Okay.
But I think he's got where is it right there?
What you got going on over there, Michael?
Some comments from hopefully they're still on there. Jackson Link 2 followed us along with Bird YY 17. Tim LeGlaire and Donkey Kong High School did a raid on us.
That's on our Twitch.
Did a raid on us.
Twitch.
Thank you for following our Twitch.
Yeah, 4 followers. So thank you.
Get to 100. We're going to
Did
give
it
away
raid? What
sales.
does that mean?
It says there's a lot of Donkey Kong heads.
Well, I know he had 3 wounds to the
Talking on Facebook
gut.
there, Dennis?
I think he had 2 to the head.
No, really, I just
I
got
think 2 to one
Sue
to the right arm and 2 to the left arm.
Wow. He's hurting.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. 3 to the guts, 2 to the head, 2 to the right arm, 2 to the right leg.
Jeez.
So you got him out, and like I said, it is Philip Monroe.
I was gonna say, so you're not Philip Monroe right now? What are you, Moon Knight?
You don't know who Moon Knight is. That's not right.
I know. Sorry, metagaming. Won't do it again. What are you, Two-Face?
That's me. Come on.
Sorry. Oh, yeah, that's right.
He goes, no, he's not in right now. I thought I told you to stay away.
Well, your message was a little scrambled up a bit.
Said, come on over. We're having a party.
And when we came to check out if it was legit or not, somebody said you came in and you weren't acting yourself, so we thought maybe somebody had done something to you or somebody else had wrote that note and was trying to impersonate you.
Yeah, and by the way, it seems like you ain't doing so good yourself. All by
Well,
your lonesome.
You really go to a lot of lengths to get a story, apparently.
Philip does.
Yeah.
Well, then who the hell are you?
He goes, Azrael.
Azrael.
Hey, don't ring the bell.
Sounds biblical and not good.
I listen to
He goes, came here looking for Purdy.
I looked at my backpack and kind of asked him, like, who the hell is this? And can you see who he is?
Oh,
Yeah.
Legba.
Legba.
I'm thinking about a cult. Can I do a cult check?
and he goes, I mean, you don't get those kind of powers with me. Can't just tell you everything there is because I don't know.
Well, I don't know if can you see him at all, or you just
I see him through your eyes. I see what you see.
What? I didn't get a manual.
She told you that beforehand.
I don't listen so well.
Apparently not. You better listen up when we face Sam Purdy. You gotta take the clothes.
We got what to close?
Take off the clothes? Is that what you did?
We got to take off our clothes. Well, no
I'm not right now, but later on, if you'd like to treat me to a little something, I would.
A little something. Well, all right.
100 years after all.
I'm over here mumbling to myself. Well, whatever, did he?
I gotta look at you and like, do you have anybody living in your head?
You really gonna answer that?
You do. Olaf, is it just you?
It's just
I'm standing over here with Olaf.
Well,
Waiting for all these people to do it.
I feel like we're getting a little crowded in here.
that's how we got it.
I don't let out any locks for rent or
I want to
anything.
do a
Lost for rent.
something for that name.
You can do religious.
I rolled a 6 on a religious check.
I don't know. Is that big enough a name?
Azrael?
Yeah.
It's one of the archangels.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's Archangel of Vengeance.
So I thought. So I'm gonna say something about that. I'm like, had any vengeful thoughts lately?
It was Purdy and his gang.
What have they done to you?
Nothing.
Everybody else, right?
What they done to everybody else, and what they did in the past, and still
Actually,
haven't paid for it.
Everybody here sees Kelton take his hat off and looks down. He doesn't look at him. Well, let's get going then.
It was Phil Monroe believed he was at the Emerald Mound.
That's what Jimmy said. Felt like he cut his hand off of.
That's where I was headed when I was ambushed. It was the Blackie. Blackie was the one that set me up.
The one that you were talking about in your dream.
He was in that paperwork.
He's a ghost.
He's a ghost.
He can follow you without being seen.
We met him.
He was spying on Phil. He could have been spying on me as well. I would not have known.
Well, we're in the Emerald Mound now. You, sounds like you're coming with us.
I'd like to find my gear though.
What kind of gear are you looking for?
Weapons.
We have him with us.
Well, you have a box that's well.
I took
You
everything
would-
with us.
Well, I know you wouldn't have been capable of carrying a horseback you had on the wagon.
Correct.
Yeah, but it would have been huge boxes.
Didn't we bring a wagon with us? Wait, no, we didn't bring one.
No, I didn't bring a wagon.
Well, I'll also take your gear.
But there were no weapons there. They were just
Equipment.
equipment.
We
And a
we
raw
don't go
prototype.
the wagon. The wagon's back at town, right?
Yeah, but there were no weapons. It was just equipment. No.
Well, where the hell your weapon?
It was Purdy. The other one, Joe, took them. Maybe there's still some horses around here. All the men, their horses. I'll need a horse anyway. I imagine
we'll
mine
go
is
too.
over here.
Kelton's gonna walk over to Olaf and just looks through it.
See any of the horses anywhere?
Kelton just looks you dead in the
You
eye.
probably have to search. They're not like nearby. They're definitely not nearby. So you have to be able to search.
Okay.
Did I hear the name spoken?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I character background I would have known.
Well, I didn't hear that. I didn't hear you guys talking.
As far as I would have known who Azrael was due
Okay.
to my background.
Okay.
So
I was just assuming that Olaf was a little bit stunned from everything that happened, so I went to Olaf and said, "You do realize who this is, right?"
yes,
Not loudly. I said it I'm very quietly.
yes.
I'm gonna.
Considering I'm all forward to having this kind of help.
I'm gonna go gather his look. I actually walk out and start heading for the thing.
I kind of asked Azrael, so what are you doing here then? Is he planning something major? You coming along, or is this just something been going on for a long time? You decided to jump in.
He actually kind of pauses. Because Phil's the one that started the investigation. But the Saints told me when we got here, the Saints told me there was something wrong. Something was going on. That this pretty fellow was going to be attempting to open a portal, bringing something through, something very dangerous, something that they don't want to talk about, something they're too afraid to mention.
The Saints got people.
The Saints.
Yeah, I kept looking like, who are the Saints?
For the church.
Mm-hmm.
Of the church.
It's a sports team, you know.
They're just the Saints. God's Saints.
Yes, I know. I go. I kind of like look and kind of say, "You truly Azrael the angel?"
Because I am the hand of vengeance for the Saints. That is the name they've given me.
Can I use my faith to like verify he is who he says?
How are you going to use your faith to verify who he is?
There's a new emoji.
Oh, great. I'm gonna use my new emoji.
I'm going to use a credit check on him.
Well, I'm gonna use my. Can't put my hand on him and just I don't try my faith. I'm in the Catholic Church, so
Make the roll. Make the roll. Make the roll your faith.
this is calm.
Cast Punch. I'm sure it'll be part of the Mantown power active on this thing.
I got 4.
Or
I did go to a whorehouse last night. I have not done absolution or confession yet.
You don't feel anything.
All
You don't feel anything particular.
right, well,
For the other DM.
For me.
Actually, you get a little uncomfortable there.
You're going over to Joe to pick up his work. Where were you at? Okay. I'm gonna follow him.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
perfect. Yeah, it's perfect.
you don't know anything then what he's trying to do at all.
They won't say only that he needs to be brought to justice before it opens.
Yeah, Kelvin left after that conversation. Kelvin was leaving, getting in, picking up his weapon.
Okay, which ones do you want? There's 2-star revolvers, black powder. There's Patterson.
Everything that guy had on him, he's gonna pick it up and bring a taser.
Okay.
And I'm gonna look him over and based on the description that you're given previously, so you don't have to give it again. I'm gonna go. Has this fellow been searched?
No, I have not so
Kelvin is walking up with all the stuff. I guess.
Yeah, well, I'm grabbed the weapons everything around it. Has the body been searched?
No, I just took what was visible.
So I'm gonna search him, especially that nice document pouch thing or whatever.
No, that's in the stuff I'm carrying back too.
Oh, you're carrying that?
Anything that was
Well, you
outside
did
of it,
take his weapons.
Yeah, you said this one.
Yeah.
Fine.
Well, when you say everything, you can't be everything. You can't just strip your own naked.
underpants.
Well, and quite honestly,
I'm gonna take his arms, put them up on blocks.
yeah, Kelvin there. Just take up his, yeah. You went over
Got an alarm like
trapped.
Well, the Stetson is armored. The Stetson hat he has armored. The other one, the breastplate. The breastplate is ruined. He doesn't have breastplate greaves that cover the
He's
front
had a hamburger on
on his arms and legs. And then that satchel has a whole there's about 5-6 of them.
There's that.
It does look to be like a heavier form of leather than normal. Well, it's got like one armor. That's one thing to remember too.
Yeah.
Doesn't happen, but if you carry dynamite on you, every time you get hit in that area, I roll 1d6.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm totally aware of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not that I don't know that.
I was waiting for it to happen to him and see if it did.
Right.
I'm gonna go ahead and take that satchel of dynamite.
Okay.
And,
And carry it right around your neck.
Shove it in your pants in the front, so it's gonna get,
Take the dynamite out with the bag. You're gonna keep the dynamite too.
It's got armor.
yeah, it's,
Okay. Did you take the hat or anything like that, or?
I will take the hat and you say you had greaves on of that
They're
armor.
just like metal greaves.
Yeah.
They're not. They're just practical. They're nothing special or anything like that. But they give one armor for you. In the front, if you're shot from the front.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and take those too.
Okay.
I know I'm pretty banged up, and I'm probably going to be able to need a little bit of.
Don't handle the weapons that.
Oh my gosh, it's raining.
What's that say?
Not looking him in the eyes at all.
Okay.
What's that say?
Because I would prefer mine.
Working
Okay.
working sweet.
Are any of these yours?
Okay.
Sorry.
No, none of these are mine.
You can use my phone if you want.
There was also some other stuff with the weapons. Some healing stuff. That might help.
Do you know where it's at?
Like I said, they've got some horses around here. Maybe it's in their saddlebags. Unless Purdy took it with them.
Let's check the burn thing there and see if there's anything in there.
Did we see any horses out and about, like over by the wagon?
No, that over in here. Like I told Mike, you can make a search of the area real quick if you want to do.
The 6-shot revolving, or whatever
The Patterson, yeah.
I'm gonna hand that to
I got 9, Brett.
Copperhead.
To who?
Copperhead.
Oh, okay.
I'm going, hold on to that.
Got a 6 inch.
There's he had some pouches too with powder and balls if you want to reload it.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. For the Patterson.
Yeah, it's like reliability 19 and it does like 5d10.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
4d10 or 5d10.
Okay.
I can't remember.
Yeah, I rolled a 7 on my search.
Okay. If you guys go get what horses you have and then start kind of searching around the area, not too far off, you will see basically a bunch of horses that haul it up. There's not a lot of them.
Oh, wow. Okay.
We're digging through the gang.
12 on a search for me.
Okay. You drag everybody else out there. When you kind of get over there, or Philip, whichever, we'll start looking through some of the saddlebags and stuff until he finds one. Or actually, one of it's not too hard. When he actually kind of gets it, you see there's one mount there. Kind of a wicked looking horse, but normal in every way. But you can see there's like a sword that's been stuck into the saddlebag. Everything.
This one happened to be the horse that was at the.
No,
Okay.
that was Azrael's horse.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I was thinking. This
Yeah,
was.
but this horse looks just as mean, but it doesn't really. It's normal. It's not like undead or anything like that. So, but because it's hobbled and everything, it doesn't really do anything. It doesn't fight back or resist or anything. But when he sees that, he goes to that where the sword is, and he basically pulls out, and it's basically like a broadsword, and it's got like the Florida Lee
Oh yeah.
for the hilt and everything like
Oh,
that.
okay.
He kind of pulls that out and basically straps it around the back and kind of searches around, pulls out a couple pair of Colt double actions and kind of slides them into his holster ring. And then he's got like a shotgun that's on the other side that's been strapped down and kind of pulls that out. And then he does kind of look, he goes around the other side, looks at the other side of the back, and he pulls out like a box. Actually, probably like two small boxes that he kind of pulls out. And as soon as he does, roll scrutinize.
5.
That'd be 13.
15.
16.
Okay. Well, except for you. You can all tell he seems really eager to get into that box. And he like opens it up, and as soon as he grabs one, puts it off, and he basically throws it down real quick. And then kind of like closes his eyes and kind of, oh, damn, that's good. You know, and then he basically kind of tosses the vial away and everything. And then he starts digging in and looking for some other stuff. And the thing that was in the vial just looked like a clear liquid, is all it looked like. It didn't really look like much of anything.
I'm about
Vodka.
to collect a vial if we don't. Nobody's paying attention.
Go pick up the bottle.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna read
Did it stop working?
Yeah.
Oh. Yay.
Okay, and then he seems to take another one, and he kind of pours that onto his chest.
Is he flash dancing? Or is it?
Yes, he does.
Sit in the saddle.
And the rest he kind of basically pockets and kind of pockets into his pants or anything like that. There's
Wait,
probably
he dumps it in his pants?
yeah. Probably like three more bottles.
Got any more of them in there? Is that heal a wound? Or?
He probably, after he does that, he probably does kind of look and go, I've got one more. Yeah.
One more what?
Healing liquid. You guys want to decide what you want to do with your healing?
I've only got one wound.
I got 2, but
I've got 5 altogether.
Well, it only counts as 2.
right. But it's
No, they only did one. Did one wound.
Huh?
Yours did one wound.
Yes, I know.
Okay.
But I mean, he has 2 and 2,
Yeah.
but
And one.
you're only minus 2 total.
Give him one on each of those would at least bring down his negative penalty to a 1.
Okay. Somebody want to do that?
Would give him 2, maybe.
yeah.
So that leaves just 1.
And then you have a 2 wound, don't you?
Yeah.
So you can give him the other one if you wanted. It's up to him.
And then he'd still have his ointment if something goes south after.
Yeah, I guess.
All right. We use them all.
Oh, Mike, over there.
Oh. There you go.
Okay.
Okay. Well, he'll pick out a horse then
All healed then?
Okay.
and load up his stuff on there.
How many has there plenty of horses here then? Or?
Yeah, so you can decide what to do with them later.
Okay.
If you want, you can come back for them. So you can pick up 2 new horses. So when there's one for Azrael, one for you, one for Trigger.
1 for Woodlawn.
Now his horse still survived. His is still alive.
I'm
Yeah,
switching
he
horses.
took the bullets instead of the horse.
Yeah. So there'll be 7 left if you want to come back.
Do we want to take one for Jimmy? I told him,
Oh, yeah.
I told him he could come along with us as long as he doesn't backstab us. That way we can keep an eye on him.
Well,
He said he
I'm
knows the way
going to
under.
switch one out too. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So you can leave, yeah. So you leave gunpowder.
Yep.
That horse going to save your life. You're looking behind.
As you're kind of doing that, grabbing horses, probably roll your scrutinize again.
I'll also grab whether it's kind of doing that. I started a fire and I'm going to throw his body on that fire. Basically,
Okay.
the Harrowed.
7.
Okay.
31.
Well, the 2 of you definitely.
9.
You can see when you guys are talking about Jimmy and stuff and getting the horse, you can see him kind of eyeing the kid.
Azrael.
Yeah. He goes, he's one of theirs, isn't he?
He is. Sent him to kill somebody. He didn't do it. I don't know if he's responsible for any others. But he said he's not at the Ember Mound. He's under it, and he knows the way in. Figure, keep your enemy close, and we can't come back and backstab us. Show us the way in, and then we can decide what to do with him.
He probably kind of rides over and kind of stares down at him. And you can see his hand kind of goes onto his gun,
Yeah.
you know, and he just kind of stares down at him. And then, like a minute passes, he turns and takes his horse away from him. He's like, so be it.
All right. I don't know what that was, but
I kind of know.
Question 2, do you guys remember who this is?
Who?
Who the character is?
No one never said who.
You guys met in San Angelo.
Did we meet this guy?
Well, you knew Philip Monroe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You remember the other times when you met the other guy? Remember the ranch, the San Patricio gang? There was somebody there.
That's right.
And then
Is this him?
and Roger went to the church and said some prayers to try and get some help when you guys went to Mexico. And he showed up there in Mexico. When
Oh, yeah, the man in
back.
black.
Yeah, the man in black.
Yeah, that's right.
It's him.
Oh wow.
Oh, that's
so he was
cool.
actually.
That was actually Philip Monroe the whole time.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
I loved it when we were doing
For
that.
another guy.
Yeah, I loved it when we were doing that because one time when you guys were all playing, Jason was playing Silas, and you guys were talking about, and Silas went off on this crazy. And Silas was this snake handling one of those guys that likes to drink snips, strychnine and shit like that. You know, and he lets himself get bitten by rattlesnakes and stuff. He came up with the whole theory about, it's Philip Monroe is who that guy is and all this. And
Crazy man.
Chris, who he hated dealing with Jason's character. Because he did it so well, he was annoying as hell.
Yeah.
And Chris just went off on him and the character and everything. Like, I don't care about your crazy ideas. There's no way he was involved in this.
That's funny now.
But then Tyler's just like, okay.
It's true. He had it figured out.
I was trying so hard not to fucking bust up laughing.
Oh, that is perfect. Well, now after all these years, that's really funny.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons I wanted to do this. So I can
That's cool.
Relieve that pressure. Yeah.
All right, so basically, you guys are going to continue on your way. Is there anything you want to talk or do as you go along?
What positions are we within the writing party? So we're going.
I'm going to be trying to talk to the boy.
Okay. So you going to be kind of in the middle or something like that with the boy? Answer will probably be up front.
Kelly will be right next to him.
And you probably will be galloping
Yep.
most of the time.
That's fine.
So,
Yeah, you do.
is there anything you want to talk to about that?
I'm just trying to get his backstory and how Purdy got his claws into him in the first place. And
There's not a whole lot to his backstory other than the fact that he's just jobless. Didn't want to join the army, even though he's
how old is he?
he's like I think I said 15 or 16.
I think.
Okay.
But that's nowadays that's nothing for the army.
Right.
They'll take you at 14 pretty much. That's how badly how long the war's been going on.
Yeah.
And so probably he didn't want to join the army or anything, and then he needed money, he needed help. Probably did a few petty thefts, and then probably one of the guys, one of the old timers, one of the regular gang members, probably got a hold of him and said, "Hey, come join this gang over here." And then when he got there, it was some fucked up shit going on.
Need more love than two.
So, but most of the veterans, told him, like,
What did we get to?
as long as you do what it says, you'll get money out of it. And it looks like most of them have been getting money and getting paid, and making quite a bit of coin and stuff. Although most of them probably piss it away. But yeah, it doesn't take too much. Fall in the background. Well. Anybody else?
I'm just kind of riding along, probably behind the guys up front.
Okay. Well, it is about 13 miles away from where you were left at the Burger's cottage. So it probably goes well into the night as you continue on the way. You probably do have to stop once or twice and kind of rest the horses.
Right.
There's really no way around it. How far do you guys want to go since don't have Wade?
How far do you have situated? I'm sure you have all the way through, right?
We're coming up on the final act.
We probably want him with us.
Yeah, and I don't know. Yeah,
Actual assault.
yeah.
Can we run him, or do we need to wait?
Well, I don't like running on people's characters because if something happens to them, then I'm responsible for it.
Right.
I mean, can we get to a point where we can stop when we get to combat?
This is, I mean, well, yeah, we can get a little further here,
Okay.
especially if you want to role play a little bit more. Let's say, so if you want to talk, now's a good time to talk.
Yeah.
So I enjoy dogs, and the weather's not.
On the beach and pina coladas.
All right, that's boring conversation. All right, you pull up in the parking lot next to the Earth Mound, Emerald Mound. There's a tourist stand there.
Get your pamphlets,
There's a gift shop off to the side.
Be the first into the portals.
Well, yeah.
Actually, my
Detective Holy Roller Medallion here.
I'm right up there with Azrael. I'll probably ride over to you or right next to you and be like, "What's this Azrael thing? Talking about the saints. You think he's actually? Are you guys thinking he's an actual angel or something? Angel what?
I'm not sure. I don't know what he is. Spirit of vengeance, definitely a spirit of some sort or another. Edmund doesn't know. He can only sense through my eyes.
Spirit of vengeance.
Yeah.
This is 10% of the land.
Can I roll?
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
I mean, I guess, what would I roll for me to know? Be my faith, or would that be like just general knowledge? Or
No, what is the question? What are you trying to figure out?
How many licks does it take?
One, two, three. Azrael. They know who he is.
Didn't you already roll?
No, I did not roll.
Oh, okay. You
I did.
Yeah, you can make a faith roll or a religion roll is what it is.
Yeah, theology.
I don't have that in general.
Huh?
I have general knowledge at one die.
Not in a religion though, right?
No.
No.
So just a D10 minus 2.
Or you can roll a cult too. Do you have a cult?
Yes, I have to
You
roll.
can try rolling a cult.
Got an 8.
Okay. You know just about as much as him. Azrael is one of the archangels. Vengeance stuff. I mean,
Regurgitate.
Yeah.
you can probably. I mean, what is your faith? How much you got in faith?
2.
2. How much you got in faith? You had 3, right?
Yeah.
Now that you guys have been riding, let's say for a while, make a faith check. We'll make it difficulty 9.
I got leg by interference.
Quit thinking about that.
16 for me.
Okay, 16. Would you have
3.
3? Did you roll 2, or were you roll something else?
I rolled. I was only able to come up with 7.
Okay. You probably surmise having a little bit higher faith and everything. If he was really an archangel, pretty sure you wouldn't be right.
Well, it's obviously an avatar type situation, or
Yeah, I mean, it could be something like that,
it's like
but
that's like
definitely
that
isn't.
shit back there got leg but stuck on his ass.
Well, you know.
Is up Phil's butt. So that's how Calvin sees it anyway. It's just it's not actually the angel, but it's an aspect of it. It's in Phil. So
Okay.
Why kind of? Well, this feels the spirit of vengeance. And he's not doing his job because he didn't shot me dead. I think I'd be deserving of some.
You can change yourself over there to new leaf there.
Yeah, but I still got a lot of atoning to do.
I can appreciate where you'd be seeing that, but I'm seeing people working real hard towards that redemption.
Thanks, I'm trying.
you're such a good guy, Copperhead.
See?
There's a plaque in the middle.
Grab again, I'll shoot you right in the foot. No, I just kind of like, all right, well, if he is, I guess. Just kind of I don't know. I'm not going to turn away any help at this point. Actually, Copperhead
the telegraphs from the
thinks
source.
about that, and he's like, all right. He spurs his horse, and I'm going to ride up next to Azrael.
Okay.
Stop, asshole.
Pretty much. You're like, so, your name's Azrael, right? Some sort of, is that related to the Archangel, who's like the right hand of God and the wrath of God or something?
You say that and literally tell him like blaze his eyes at you like you dumb son of a.
Yes.
I mean, I don't mean any disrespect. I'm just asking.
Because I'm not the Archangel.
Okay.
And it's just the name that the saints give us. Those that serve.
All right.
Or have come to serve.
All right. Makes sense. So, what do you get revenge for? People who murdered, or
Those who deserve to be punished for their crimes. Purdy is one of them.
Yeah.
Purdy is one of them.
Yeah.
All the numbers to his games.
Makes sense. That way you stared down Jimmy, make sure he was okay. Or
I figured what you said was truth enough.
all right.
Sometimes the saints tell me otherwise.
Mm. So, got no problems riding with me? I kind of give him that look like we're waiting for an answer because I need to know. Kind of that trepidatious, whatever you say.
He just kind of looks at you and he go, the saints haven't mentioned you.
Probably not. I just kind of nod and like, all right.
Gum's still glaring at you.
Actually, probably after he kind of says that, he goes, besides, Phil probably would have snipped it up before then.
Yeah. True. All right.
You Phil sniffer.
Bill Sniffer. Well,
Snippy.
so we supposed to leave pretty for you, or any of us got a fair shot taking him down?
As long as he is brought to justice, as long as whatever he's doing is stopped.
That's our
That is
goal.
the important part. The saints make that clear.
Now, what exactly is he doing? Do you know?
He only alluded to what he was doing. Bell right before burglars. He only alluded to a little bit. He was pretty arrogant about that when they were beating me. He goes, he's opening some sort of portal and he's going to bring something in and then he's going to steal their power. He's been stealing the powers from creatures since he's come back from the grave. He's amassed quite a few powers. He goes, that reminds me. He kind of reaches into his pocket. He pulls something out while you guys are writing. He kind of holds it out. Since you're talking, he kind of holds it out to you.
Okay.
He kind of drops something in your hand and everything. It's like two squishy things. I don't know if you saw it. You can't remember. You weren't down there. But he puts two like little squishy pieces into your hand, like little troll things.
You probably saw him because what we down there. So you probably
Did you show him?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
So they look kind of similar to that.
okay.
He goes, when we first meet Purdy, that's all I have with me. But when we first meet Purdy, it might be a good idea to wear those. If he reads your eulogy, you'll probably die. He can kill a man with his own words. He's already tried it once on me. I was wearing these, and it saved my life. He won't be able to do it again. But everybody else here is fair game. That's how we killed Carlos White. I imagine Phil told you all about that.
Yeah. All right.
Not that he couldn't have waited until Carlos White died of old age, but that wouldn't be Sam Fergie, considering Carlos was the one that sent him to the grave to begin with.
So is this Annie? Is he going to put this power into Annie? Do you know what she's there for? Is she some sort of sacrifice?
He's like looking at you like, who the fuck is Annie?
Lady you kidnapped. She knows a little bit about voodoo, quite a bit apparently. Seems like she's pretty important to this. Woodlawn back here thinks, well, he wants to save her. We don't want anything bad to happen to her, but he made it a point to take her.
Where's my dog?
He needed someone new to open the gate. Beanie's dead.
That's what her job is.
Okay.
Probably.
You go potty or anything?
No, just.
I don't know who she is or what she should do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But if she's not walking with all the rest of the girls, then more than likely she's probably being used to open the gate.
Want a peanut?
Is that it that he needed?
Want to try a peanut?
All right.
Beanie was the one that was supposed to open it, but the rest of you killed him.
But your penis taste nice.
Be some little bit of a monkey wrench in the plans.
Monkey bag.
Only for a little while.
Yeah. All right. You only got one pair of these?
Okay.
There was another pair back at the farmhouse. Yeah, I left them there.
I think Olaf has them. Yep. The earplugs.
Oh, is that what you were describing? The
Yep.
earplug thing?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I've got those.
He's got them in right now.
You guys talking about something? What?
Don't like it.
Well, put them in my pocket.
Okay.
I wish I had more.
Something else. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, like I said, I wasn't expecting anybody else to be here.
Kind of smile. Neither were we. And I'll just kind of write on in silent, kind of thinking about how we're going to go about doing this.
Okay.
So, I'll look over at you and nod.
I'll be way behind everyone. Boom, boom.
Yeah, pretty much.
Don't worry about them earplugs. Only one you'll see me.
Okay. So eventually, unless you guys talk about anything else, you will get to the Emerald Mound.
My
Emerald Mound, you can actually see it a little bit of ways while you're on the Nanshed's Thrace, riding towards it.
It's Basilate.
Go.
Did you like a peanut?
No.
You didn't like them? No. I love peanuts.
I heard that about you.
But I like peanut butter.
Yeah. No.
Would you like Mike's nuts?
No.
Put them in your mouth.
No, they're salty.
No, they're honey roasted.
They're honey.
He's got a honey glaze on his nuts.
Oh yeah, that's it. Shake it.
Take that nuts
I
out.
want to get them all.
So basically, it's just a large mound. Like that.
It's a land pimple.
However, it's basically tucked away, surrounded by quite a bit of forest.
I am a geologist.
The Thrace probably only comes up to about maybe less than a quarter of a mile. It's not too far off the track, but it rises up, I think, about 200, 300 feet, maybe 400 feet.
Wow.
So it's not
7, 8, 900,
How big,
10,000 feet.
how big around is it?
It's pretty big.
It's about a 20-story building.
No, it's not.
I mean, it's 200 feet. About 5 stories tall.
Anything. No, 35 yards high.
So it's about 100 feet. So about 10 stories.
And then about 700 and let's see. And about 770 feet by 435, and then I think that's width, or in the length, and then the width is 230 by 133. That's his no, 11 yards, so 35 feet, so about 11 yards. And then there seems to be basically kind of like the top of the mound is two smaller mounds, not by much. You can see little kind of outcroppings, one on each end.
Okay.
And it does appear to be one area, so basically, you're probably coming up over here. Over here, you can tell there's like a little river road that comes up on the mound that probably people use like a trail.
Oh, okay.
And people go up to
You
use.
might want to hold that in front of the map so the camera can pick it up. A little more.
There you go. A little closer. Yeah, there we go. Now towards me.
At some point, as you guys kind of get close, you probably kind of come to a stop. Put on the brakes.
Good thing my horse has brake shoes.
Oh, now I know what you're doing.
What?
Oh, Nelly.
Whoa!
Yeah, you can definitely see it from within 3 miles. If you were approaching it, you can see it. Although at nighttime it's a little bit harder.
So what time of the day is it when we get about get there?
You're probably, by the time you guys get there, it is nighttime. It is probably late at night.
Let's camp out.
Probably not a good idea. If you want.
I gotta do that.
When we stop, I asked Jimmy, so there's a place to get in under this thing.
There's a hidden entrance that takes you into the catacombs underneath.
Okay.
I'm not supposed to see your first points of anything more.
Okay.
Right, well, this is what they would call a hiatus. Everyone has left the building. Some have gone to pee. Some have gone to see. Okay, wipe your hands. You're covered in Doritos.
Dorito dust.
Yeah,
Not
that-
pixie dust.
yeah.
No, what?
Not pixie dust. It's Dorito dust.
Yeah.
And instead of silvery, it's orange.
Yeah.
We now have 24 followers on Twitch.
Wow, that jumped.
Yeah. So,
Did we start with like 4?
yeah, 2 or 4. So,
Wow.
Donkey Kong High School
Thank you, guys.
rated us with 8. Doug got rated us with a party of 8, so I guess they're hopping around Twitch seeing things.
I will leave the building.
Maya, where are you going? Here, come here, come here. Uncle Rob's in the potty anyway. Back up. Let me get some water.
Buy water.
Okay. My menu order. Okay. My goodness.
There's a Kickstarter for an artist that he's doing a Lord of the Rings.
Oh, yeah, you showed that.
Fellowship of the Ring.
Okay, you start playing cards.
Playing cards.
Yeah, you showed that. last time. You know where the bathroom is?
Daddy, we'll show you.
Oh.
Okay, all you gotta do is Maya is just go.
Hello.
Yeah.
Maya, all you gotta do is go through the Maya, go through the kitchen, and then to the end of the hallway.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Maya, wait for Daddy.
Where's your dad, Maya?
Wait in the
Bye,
kitchen.
Father.
Come on, Father. You have been summoned.
Bye, I'm at it, yo.
He won't stop that.
I'm your father's phone. Or you get a sweet, yeah.
He's been waiting down all night.
She's like, Dad, come on.
Father.
Father.
You admit that.
Father.
Oh man, I wanted to just kick this guy's ass so bad.
Oh, Purdy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like every time we almost get there, it's just like, no.
And the bad thing is, if he's been counting coup on all kinds of abominations, who knows what else he could do.
Right.
And he's already got Harrowed powers, we know that.
Harold's working for him.
Yeah.
Gonna be difficult to say the least. Things it down, Roxanne.
I'll just keep these two aside for the big crap.
I got 2 arcane chips, but if you use abomination powers, it won't work.
No.
But if there's any magic being used against
If he's
it,
got a huckster, that'll work, or a black magician, or anything like that.
I'll blow both my arcanes on. I don't care.
That's all I got. I had like 5 whites and
Come on, Father.
a red and 2 blues. When we started off, and I blew through all of that last
I
night.
had 5 and 5, and I'm down to 5 and 1. So.
I've only got one of 2 arcane chip left.
It's like the worst zombie apocalypse.
Right?
Mine.
Bad English women apocalypse.
Yeah, reading the news, because I can get 1 an hour. Is that actually stationary rest
Yeah.
on that?
Another
I
look
believe
through
so.
it and see if there's anything in there that'll help you.
You might have looked at that.
Yes.
Cool.
Thank you.
Look it up. Oh, your receipt. You're shopping with this.
Well, there's a loose page in there too. The back page fell out of the book when I got it. I'm like, hey, I don't know. They were throwing me the money on the book.
The picture.
Yeah.
The pretty picture.
Okay, let's see.
Anastasia says, nice wings, Maya.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The picture's over in that camera.
Daddy, look what happened to all the kids once they wake up.
Okay. What's wrong with him?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't see what I did. Oh, he has a hiccup.
Oh, it's a hiccup. Okay.
What should I do? Spray him
Oh,
or
it's
dunk him?
Donkey.
There's the old rules like I have. Wind is easy to get rid of on a foolproof medicine roll.
Oh, that's right.
Of any kind, including a default roll from someone who couldn't tell one end of a scalpel from another. Someone can bandage scrapes or give the sufferer some water to eliminate all wind. Hero can even do this for himself in a pinch. Takes about 5 minutes. Otherwise, you get one back at a rate, or you get your wind back at a rate of 1 per minute.
Yeah.
Oh,
So yeah,
We got that.
so for wind,
so those would have been gone right
So
by.
your win, you can erase.
yeah.
Alrighty. That helps. That gives me some breathing room.
You can get shot somewhere. Okay.
Seriously, I did not get a die on that one. Okay.
What did you
I
say?
didn't hear what you said.
Say it again.
I don't remember exactly what I said.
Oh, wow.
Play back the tape. Okay.
Go back to YouTube and watch it later.
So you asked me that, and you were like, over on the eastern side.
Okay.
Dismount and start heading over there.
Yeah.
So you can follow him up. And you can tell, you can roll your tracking if you wish. Difficulty, probably nighttime, probably it's 11. Without any lights.
No.
Nope. 12. 16.
Okay. You can see where there has been some travel around in this area on foot and stuff like that. It's kind of hard, like I said, it's hard to make out at night. You probably have an easier time during the day, but it's still pretty light. Normally it would be like difficulty at 9 during the day.
Right.
And then you kind of get up, you probably go about 2 yards up the hill where there's some foliage
Ooh, foliage. I
kind of
love
laying up a little
foliage.
bit. They kind of hiding the lower part of the hill and everything.
Also known as salad.
That's right.
Rubbish.
Ah, we are on a ranch.
And he kind of goes up and then you kind of look around until eventually he kind of tugs. Well, he can't really tug. I guess you have one arm. Did you have one arm for you then? His one arm?
Yeah, if Woodlawn doesn't object.
Well, without the hand on it.
One with the hand.
Come on, Stumpy.
And he kind of grabs some foliage and kind of starts kind of pulling a little bit. And he goes, right under here. This is where they enter.
Okay.
So, Jimmy, is there any kind of booby traps or anything we need to be aware of here?
He goes, there's 2 areas that they don't go into. And the third one, they said never go into.
Hmm.
The first 2 are like some sort of old tombs or something. None of them like going in there. They say even Purdy doesn't go in there in those 2 rooms.
Hmm.
They're on the northern side of the mound. He goes, the other place goes on further down underneath. Most old timers, they say if you go down there, you don't come back up. And if Purdy doesn't like you, he'll throw you down there.
Maybe we ought to go to the one section that they don't like. Might be a spirit they don't like them investigating
My
here.
thing is glitching.
Or it could be something more powerful than him.
Okay, finally, sorry.
Who are you?
I'm Purdy. Nah, you an ugly sock.
How do we get to where he is? Is there a path we got to take? You said these were catacombs. Pretty easy to decide where to go, or what?
He goes, there's the main entrance there. If you go off to the right, there'll be one of the tomb areas. He goes, if you keep going straight and then right, there'll be probably some guards there, somewhere down in that tunnel. And then I'll go to a larger chamber. That one's got the tomb also, but they do go past through it just quickly. And then, that's about as far as I've ever been.
So then go down, go straight, then take a right.
You know, the second passageway to the right. And if you want to go to the left, there's no other way you can go. They'll dead end. It's just where it's the storage area.
Okay.
But after that, I don't know.
Probably hear him.
Well, do we want to? We want to look at one of these other 2. Maybe the spirits have helped us out.
No, maybe just something worse than him.
Thank you, Dad.
And this is probably some sort of Indian burial ground. I don't think they're going to like us going around their tombs very much if they are Native Americans. They're probably not gonna like us poking around our noses.
And
either.
yet, on the other hand, he's been making his base camp here, and
You know how to.
it's, he has probably been making a real thing of himself to them, and they might just be wanting to.
Don't know exactly how a spirit or a ghost is going to help you too much. They can't close no gate. That's that gate's the most important thing. Taking care of Hannah, helping her.
I understand that. I'm just saying, they might help in the whole situation.
Because there may not even be nothing there. Maybe they're just scared of it.
Yeah, that might be true. Might be some sort of barrier against his kind.
Look, my opinion is we go in, face Purdy, take him out as quick as possible. If these other spirits in these tombs want to help us, they're gonna come and help us. We don't have to go ask. Once they realize we're shutting him down, they might actually just come out and join our side. Or eat us. I don't know.
Woodline's like, we got to get to Hannah first.
Right. We gotta stop this thing from happening and try and save that girl.
Azrael, it's like, we need to get Purdy. Purdy into whatever that is that he's bringing through.
Fair enough.
I have a feeling it's all gonna be in the same
Time
time.
might be running out.
You want me to sneak up ahead?
So we better stay together.
Well, I mean, I can change the way I look and see them gods, and then they may not.
If we rush them, they're not gonna be able to stop us. There's enough of this. If you want to sneak up ahead, you can, but if you get into trouble, I don't know how we're gonna help.
Oh, I'll be just a bit ahead of you. It sound like we're the group coming. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you mean like you were doing back there, just a couple yards at a time?
No, I'm attacking. I look like one of the fellas. All right.
Yeah. That is an excellent idea there, Bo. Just get yourself to be looking like one of those guys that ambushes.
Can I look like the Harrowed guy?
Can you? What did it say?
I just got to roll imposter. See what I get. Smarts. My smarts is the 6. Once there's a problem. 9. Let me try one more time.
What pops out of your butt? Don't strain so hard. Put me back. Suck me back in.
That get you an extra card.
2 extra cards.
Oh, good.
Black Joker, which is good. Ooh, haha. I'll do that, and I'll have great.
Right. There it is.
Yeah. All right.
Alright, so what's the straight media?
Find out.
Power of God.
Abraham Lincoln.
7 years ago.
I look like a hero. Let's see.
Abraham Lincoln Harrowed. I decided to join the South.
After he was in fighting off the zombies.
Vampires.
Funny, because I can tell you something, but I'm not going to.
Doesn't say, I won't say either then.
No, I'll tell you. I can tell you something about Abe Lincoln, but I won't.
Oh, do it later.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Much later.
All right, so it costs a hand is a pair, which that's better.
That's way better than a bear.
Yeah. Hexalter alter chooses alteration limited to isn't limited to the face, the entire appearance.
What was that?
It's the alteration is limited to the face, but encompasses the entire appearance. It does allow to change appearance. Sex drastic alterations to size aren't possible, so petite hucksters won't be able to look like bare knuckle fighters, but I could look like that guy. Good
I'll call you.
What was it over 6 foot? I thought, or around that 6 foot.
I think it was like 5'11".
Yeah, and then 5'11", so that's not a problem. Hux roller gets +5 to her disguise roll, provided he doesn't go bust. It contains at least one success, often more than enough. Each hand above a pair provides a +2 to the roll.
Oh god.
So that would be 1, 2, 3. So I get +6. I got +11 to my disguise roll.
Okay.
Nice.
Go ahead and roll your disguise roll and write that down. So, we got
And then I'll take, because you have those weapons,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna have like his rifle.
Yeah, I'll give you his rifle.
Yeah.
And I kind of, when you do that, I'm like, don't forget, he can't talk. He didn't have a tongue, so don't go saying it.
I felt. Oh, yes.
Tony Bruin, how you doing?
Oh, ew.
Yeah, you're probably like,
Like, fuck, 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 fuck.
oh, it's true. He comes in peace.
So as soon as he shapeshifts and changes, you see him become like Joe.
Joe.
As they call him. It was Joe Bontura.
Okay.
Joe Montana. What?
Bontura.
Oh.
Bontura.
So 9
Is
plus
that somebody in particular or just
what I say,
One of the
11.
gamers.
Oh,
So 20. I got a 20 total.
Okay, so write that down so you remember it. So, because we probably won't get to it too much right now. And you have to keep concentration.
Yes. So, yeah.
yeah. Well, if you want to make a note on your notes, because you always have them. Plus, what is it? Plus 20 to your
I rolled a 20 to my roll. This guy's roll. And pretty much I cast that once we're getting close to him.
No, that doesn't change your clothes, I think.
The entire appearance.
So is it
Everything. It was everything. I don't like that guy. Yep.
He's got the glamour.
He's got the nightlife.
He got the glamour to go up against Free.
So as soon as he kind of changes, Admiral shoots him in
Oh, you got to give me warning.
the head. Sorry, he was on the list. Alright, so you guys do.
How much further do we think we go?
Follow him on in.
Yep. Got all my weapons reloaded. I did keep that Winchester from that guy. Well, I hadn't kept that with me, so I probably have it ready since I gave him the Patterson.
Okay.
I do have a Winchester, I just didn't bring it with me.
I also,
Now, what are you going to do with your weapons?
I can alter them so they look like it.
Huh?
As long as it's on me, the whole thing looks like I look like him, my clothes, everything.
Well, so you don't.
I take his gun, I'll give you my Winchester, because that's the most prominent thing sticking out on me, so we'll just switch guns.
Well, he had Winchester too.
Oh, did he?
Yes,
Yeah,
he
but
did.
mine's got all that carving on it.
Yeah, that's true, but maybe not notice it. But it doesn't
But if it
change.
changes with the
If it changes the appearance,
No,
it would look like a regular Winchester.
Yeah, okay. You're right.
Your cane could look like his Patterson rifle, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want it that way. Or you gotta take the Patterson, you can hold on to the Patterson.
I'll hold on to the Patterson.
Okay. Alright, so you lead the way then, and then they come in like a few minutes after you, or?
Yeah, I'll be going up ahead, and as we get close, and I'll kind of wave to them behind me, and then I'll move on up.
Okay.
Is it lit down here at all in any way?
You can see a little bit of light coming from the tunnel entrance.
Okay. Well, you can see where we're going once we get down there.
And as we're walking, I'm going to cast bodyguard,
Okay.
I'll take the rear.
and I'll do that before I do the 9.
I'll be armed with one of my rifles, but I'm thinking that we could be fairly close up behind them, but just kind of
out of sight.
Well, you kind of in
I
the
tried to do that
channels.
before I did the
They would know
Guys
that
didn't
there was more guys with him. They'd expect, not just him, but some more of the ambushing bunch to be
Yeah, that's why if you
coming
guys
back.
are coming, that makes
And
okay.
so we wouldn't need them to be all stealthy like and everything because
That was the problem.
they would be expecting the group to be coming back, and so we'd be able to be up behind them, but just not so close that they'd be able to make out our features.
Right, I'm gonna be right
fact,
way back here to shoot
kid
anybody
still
in
with
front of me about a mile away.
Is that kid still with us?
It's up to you guys if you want to bring him. I said we bring him and just leave him at the entrance so he doesn't backstab us or try and shout out and give us away. But that's up to you guys. I don't really care.
Drive the horses, boy.
We're going to try to just tie him up to one of these shrubs here and just gag him.
Yeah.
No, the wrong kind of gag.
Eat this whole jar of mayonnaise. Spill it down with this whole gallon of milk.
Let me take my pants down before you leave. You know what's gonna happen?
Got this table. Got this tablespoon of cinnamon here.
Eat the whole thing at once.
Oh.
And he'll die by the end of the night.
The horses are like, "Roar."
Right, put some pied pass into him.
Purdy's ganger out there on the top of the mountain. Man, we thought Purdy was bad. What they're doing.
Mayonnaise. I'm laying cinnamon. Tell you what it is.
It's not the Miracle Whip. It's real, man.
Mayonnaise.
I heard about them podcast things. They's bad.
Right, Buzz.
Okay. So, Bo, you go on in first. And basically, you probably go about 20 feet in. When it comes to basically to a pretty nice circular room with one more exit on the far end.
Okay.
Where you on the side of the walls, or is basically where lanterns and stuff is. Different various things have been set up and lit. Not so it's real bright, but it's light enough that you can see in.
They lit now?
Huh?
Now are they?
They're lit
Oh,
right
okay.
now. The room is kind of messy. There's various garbage lying around. The walls and ceiling are built from old stone rocks that kind of form the foundation. And if you kind of look up, you can see it must have been something that went up above and up towards the hill, but it's been all kind of caved in and closed off. All right, and then overgrown with foliage from above and stuff. So it looks like there used to be something stone that went all the way down in here, and then the foundation was built around that.
Oh, okay.
Might have been a fire spot with the air chimney above.
There is also a large campfire, kind of in a full fire pit in the center, and there's some various tables and chairs kind of set up on the south side along with some cooking gear. This looks like more or less kind of like kitchen area, with the camp area.
Okay.
Over on the north side is where most of the debris and garbage is kind of lying along the side of the wall. What do you do?
Is there one exit out or two? You
So
said
there's just one exit.
I'm just gonna go on out through and head down the exit.
Okay. You basically head over to the door or the exit there. You guys are kind of coming in.
Yeah.
You basically kind of seeing as I described. You guys do anything as you come in, or
I'm looking behind us and kind of following, like,
okay.
you know.
I'll just make a quick search of the area, see if I see. I'm looking for like blood stains or
Where at?
near the fire pit, probably.
Okay. You kind of look over there. You can go. You don't notice anything like
Okay. Just kind of a quick
blood
glance.
stains not over there.
Yeah, or just like on the ground, like being drugged to the other exit or something.
No.
Okay.
Is the fire pit a fire? Is there any burning coals? Or...
Burning coals.
Okay.
It's not really lit too heavily. It's not. It's just still kind of smoldering a little bit.
Then go ahead and follow Joe.
Mike, what are you doing?
I head down that exit.
Okay. It goes about 10 feet when it goes left or right, and then it goes straight.
Okay.
The kid said,
And what did the kid say?
I don't know, what did he say?
Does it look like both stops and all the
Yeah.
walkers? I got
Keep on going.
Okay. You gotta cut across.
we all shake our head. What the hell?
Well, Mike didn't hear.
No,
so.
no, it's not.
Okay. You can go ahead, probably go about 10 more feet. When past it, you can either keep going on and maybe about like 10 more feet and it turns to the right, or it passes to the left.
I'll go up to the right.
Okay. You go up to the right, and there's a long passage. Basically, kind of continue on down towards the right there, towards the north.
Two guys in quilted robes with tall furry hats with horns on them. Are you here for the party, dude?
we're going to the capital.
Water buffalo.
Yeah. I think it-
You can see a little bit of light about 60 feet down, but it seems to be kind of hidden, like it's not out in the open. It's kind of obscured.
Yeah, then I'll kind of head that way.
Okay. Kind of head on down that way. Roll your
3.
okay.
Oh.
Those giant spiders.
Okay. You can hear. Yes.
Yeah.
We've been eating
Well,
nothing but
click
beans.
it mine as well.
Okay. Here's who's there. You can see
Okay.
someone kind of move and grab like a lantern from like opposite side, like
Yeah.
a little alcove or something maybe.
Yeah.
And you see it kind of come down and kind of shine down into the tunnel, and you guys can see someone shine the light that he went into.
Okay.
I just start walking.
Okay.
I got this rifle.
Okay.
Just kind of float up my shoulder. Just start walking down that way.
Yeah. Joe?
I just kind of stare at him, but just keep walking. Point behind me.
Okay. They kind of step aside and
Kind of glare at one of them, and then just kind of go on in.
Joe never glares. He's always happy.
He always brings us ice cream. That's not Joe.
Yeah.
Okay. You kind of walk on by.
Yeah. What do I see in the room or anything?
It's just like a little alcove on like each side, and there's two guys there armed with Winchesters.
Mm-hmm.
And then it goes on. It actually kind of it just kind of goes straight into what looks like some sort of dark area that's not lit up.
Okay.
And it's got a really musty scent to it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a latrine. Well, he said musty. What do you think?
All right. Well, I gotta go right back and turn around and basically, like I'm waiting for them.
Okay.
And as they get within,
Do they get within range?
Yeah, I kind of like. Anybody good at throwing knives?
Pull out my big old bow.
And as I'm standing there,
You're up.
I'm going to get ready to basically stab my sword in one of them.
Okay. Right, so you guys start moving up. Okay. Roll surprise.
Surprise!
Doesn't help you actually keep saying that as you're walking.
Surprise, motherfucker!
As we're leaning up against the wall, slowly moving our way down, making.
Sneak, sneak, sneak.
I'm gonna try to roll my stealth, even though they're looking for me. Where's my stealth? I can't find it.
That should be under nimbleness.
That's what I want.
Third column, second one down. All the way to the right.
Oh, I see it now.
Yeah, okay.
No, he sees it.
Okay. You guys can roll ahead. Go ahead and roll for quick ones.
Quick.
Everybody?
Yeah.
I got a 9.
One card for participation.
21.
12.
You got a deck?
Yep.
I didn't even have any nitro negatives. It was just crappy roll.
21.
What'd you get?
9. What
Marshall.
Yes!
Marshal get?
Black Joker.
Black Joker?
Oh, is that the red Joker?
That's the red Joker.
No. What do you do?
No, red Joker's good. Black Joker's
I
bad.
thought Black Joker was, but
No,
Oh.
Black Joker you throw away.
I don't want it anyway.
He had a 10. So 3.
3. Okay. So he gets before me.
Yep, there's his.
Oh, shit.
You got a shit?
Oh, the one guy.
Yeah, character sheet.
Has 0.
Oh, and I'm going to only get one card. I'm all the way down at the bottom of the batting deck.
I got a 9 on sneak also.
I'm going to have that real towards back right now. You got too many people up the tunnel anyway.
Okay.
So, aces. All right. You and then get to go first.
Okay.
So what are you doing? Basically, you see that they're not gonna get fooled. They basically, he kind of walks on by, and they kind of look at him for a while, and they kind of shine a light to see who else is coming. And he's gonna come down. They're like, "Oh shit!" And then they basically start raising up, or they drop the ladder and raise the rifle.
How far away are we from them?
Here, so much for our cover.
Yeah, they had like 18 on the surprise check.
Wow.
Joe better do something.
So about 30 feet wide.
30 feet?
Yeah.
That's what, 10 yards?
Yeah.
I'll put that up my sleeve for right now.
Okay.
Because I'm like, I don't really want to fire a gun, but if they're going to, I have no choice.
They're about to.
They're about to. They are
going to fire?
Yep.
Okay, in that case,
You got a knife, don't you?
if I can't throw anything, no, I'm throwing. So I was waiting for you guys to throw.
But you can hold it because you know I'm getting ready to throw, and I'm right behind. Well, you don't know where I'm going. But
Yeah, but he knows where they're going to be.
Right.
They're going the same time as him.
So they're gonna fire a gun
So
anyway.
things are gonna boom anyway. So go ahead and boom.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot.
Shoot dang.
So, what is the difficulty? If I had both pistols out, and I have gunplay to shoot, like, pow.
2 people at once.
Are you ambidextrous?
Yeah,
Okay.
because I got two gun kid
You got two gun?
and the two fisted.
Oh, you get 2 gun kid and 2
Yeah.
fisted?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's what's
I think only -2 to the other shot.
Kind of like the Silverado thing. Where
it's 0.
Yeah.
Are you firing just 1 shot from each?
yeah.
Now you span the hammer on both with the tongue.
Not my tongue.
Are you using the main guns?
Yeah.
The,
The ghost guns.
ooh. That's got to do something.
Well, it gives me +2 to shooting rolls.
Oh, what level is your 2 fisted?
Is it 5 is the highest?
5's the highest.
Yeah,
Okay.
because that's what I have, the highest. I don't know if I wrote it down. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah,
Two fisted is 3, and two fisted is 3, and then two gun kids.
So your first shots from each of those is free. Is
Normal chance.
normal chance.
Okay.
After that, it goes -2, -4.
Okay. It's gonna get loud anyway. I'll go ahead and fire 2 shots at each. Can I do that?
You're gonna do 2 shots from each.
Yeah.
Okay. So the first 2
Normal chance.
normal
and then
chance. Then the second one -2, and then -4 on the second guy.
Okay. So
So go ahead and do your first shot on each.
okay. And it's 2. Yeah. Very quality. Okay. Ooh, 9 on the first one, so at least a hit.
Okay.
And the other gun would be 12. So,
Okay. So that will get 1 raise in. You're only 2 yards
target
away.
number is 5, so yeah. So give me a resolve those 2 bullets first.
Yeah. Resolve the first one. What's that?
Okay. 17.
So that's
For 8 points.
okay. 1 wound.
And then the other gun, 18.
You got 1 raise.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is, yeah,
So
upper guts.
upper guts.
Yep. That'd been nice.
7, 15, 15, 19, 20, 21 points.
So that's 3.
That one hurt.
Yeah.
Doing okay, sweetie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go on.
Yeah. Or is that out?
Okay. The second one will be stunned.
Okay. So second shots. First one's -2, so technically I don't get to add anything.
Hey, man.
So 14 plus 2 -2, so that would hit. So
1 raise.
4, 11, so it'd be 9. Still hit.
Okay, what's the first one? What's the first one? I mean the new round. First one of the new shot.
The second shot from one gun was
14.
14.
So roll location.
Yeah, so roll location, that's 1 raise. 17.
Same.
Same thing.
Still have upper guts. 9. So it'll be
one
another
more wound.
And then the one from the second gun hit with a 9. 16, which I think is an arm, or is that still the guts?
Still yes.
Good.
Good.
4. I'll take it easy on him because he's stunned.
Okay, well, he's already fallen to the ground, slumping down as you shoot him second time in the guts. The other guy is still
Here's
up.
one for your old man. Yeah, the other guy's still up. But
Let me roll for... Yeah, he's still up. Alright, so he's gonna shoot. He's gonna hit in the right
I
leg.
just realized something. If I fuck up this throw with the knife, I'll put it right in the back of Joe's head.
who's getting hit in the leg?
You get one wound to the right leg.
Me?
Yes.
I'll take it.
I already got one anyway.
Yeah. Right leg?
Yeah, right leg.
Yeah.
And make a video check for me.
Right.
Go B5.
Yeah, 7.
Okay. And take your win, D6.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's are in the process of throwing the knife, so I will just throw it.
Yep. So it's 30 feet.
Let's see here.
You could move up.
Yeah, you can move up as you do it.
That's fine.
So what's your movement?
My movement is where's my movement?
Pace.
Pace.
Pace 9.
9. So, well, that's 9 yards, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what? Times 3,
27 feet.
27 feet. So you can get within short range. So difficulty 5, and then
Let's do this.
6, 7. Difficulty 7.
Okay, hold on.
He just like run up like
Runs up from me to Mike and just
23.
so that's
puts it through the guy's chest.
4. That's 4 raises.
4 raises. 4 location.
10.
Why don't you just keep it in the gizzards?
Yeah.
There,
So
the
that's
gizzards.
4.
So
Ouch.
throwing knife.
Bowie knife. Strength plus 1d6.
And then you get
Additional d6, right?
additional 2d6.
Yeah.
So 3d6.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
That is what that's your
That's the damage.
for the
Oh, plus strength. Right?
So
Yeah.
make a strength check.
Make a strength check.
Take your highest and that's added on.
So 9 plus whatever this is.
Oh, it's such a big dude.
20.
So 29.
29.
6 is
4
4
wounds. And he hitting the gizzard, so that's like that.
Yeah, and you already had
Pretty much right
2,
about
right?
here. It buries him to the hill. Like, the guy's just like, how'd you get up here so quick? It's like Jack Burton, where'd you get that? Nice job taking that dude out. Or at least hurting him bad.
Okay.
What happened to the guy?
Oh, well, you threw big bullet knife to his guts. He's already shot twice.
Shot right into the heart, so it's dead.
So yeah, he's dead. Basically, you just cut him right in the middle, where probably right to his lungs. Can't breathe.
That's the 2 guards, right? That we just took out.
Yeah.
Okay.
He took out one and then he finished up the other one. So yeah, 2 gunshots ring out through the tunnels, and they do ring out pretty loud. So, and then you see him running up and throwing a knife at one of the guys. They drop to the ground. The one is still technically, no. They're both dead. Yeah.
Oh, they're both dead.
Night.
Okay.
I'm immediately going to reload.
Look at this second shot on it, or went to the guns anyway. Yes.
I'm going to reload both pistols real quick.
Okay.
And then kind of look at you and like, I don't think you need that disguise anymore. Not going to matter now.
Yeah. I kind of move into the room.
Okay. So this room looks to be like some sort of ancient tomb. There's not a whole lot in here. There's mostly just like kind of built into the walls a little bit. And
Right. Well, they had one of the lanterns there too, didn't they?
yeah, they have a lantern there.
All right.
And it's just old. You can't really see the corpses or anything. They've all been covered up. And by now, that's all like cobwebs and stuff. But you can tell where there's a path where they kind of walk through, and it looks like there's another exit kind of off to the left after you go into the room. So they kind of skirt the corner of the room and go into the other area.
All right.
I think we better move, gentlemen.
Keep moving. Yeah, keep moving.
Okay. You kind of skirt through that room real quick, and basically you'll come to another hallway, and it kind of does like a thing where it kind of goes down over here, and it kind of does like a circular thing, goes down, and there's like a little column in between, so you can either come in, go down, or you can go over here, and it kind of circles around, but there's a stairwell that goes down here.
And that's what he talked about.
That's what he was talking about, and we'll go ahead and stop here.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
We're in rounds. Does it matter?
No, we dropped that.
you dropped that around.
Yeah, we're done.
Okay. Well, that's it for now, folks that are watching. Thanks for tuning in. Tune in next Tuesday. I hope we will be knocking the crap out of this pretty filler.
Making it not so pretty, which is not so pretty.
Make sure to check out our
Everything.
Linktree. Go to all of our links on there and check things out. Don't forget our YouTube. We'll have the live streams on it. We're not live streaming on YouTube, but all of our live streams on Facebook and Twitter are on YouTube. They're been recorded. So, anybody else to say before we go?
We love you.
Good night, guys. Thanks for tuning in.
Bring your pizza next time.
Yeah.
See you later, everybody.
Bye.
If you have like this video,